It's on Carolina and Company Live.
Hello everyone, my name is Ken Harmon. I'm from Bennettsville, South Carolina. And it's time now for Carolina and Company Live, the show that keeps you informed about everything happening in the area. Now, here's Amanda and Cecil.
Thank you. That's right. We were in Bennettsville last week on Thursday. A great little downtown area, isn't it?
That's right. Ken Harmon, an old radio guy. Goes way back to the old times when I was in radio, too. How you doing?
Doing good. Happy Monday to everyone. Halloween coming up on Wednesday. I'm excited.
Oh, we got a great show lined up. I'm telling you, we got all kind of cool stuff. Pumpkin carvings. We've got somebody that's going to talk about the
paranormal activities.
Unbelievable stuff. Yeah, all kind of stuff. We got Halloween, top 10 Halloween candy. We got everything for that show. In fact, we're going to be dressed up, so that's going to be the cool part.
That's right.
So you got to stay tuned for that. But first, I know you're about to freeze.
Oh yeah, cold air surging into our area. We continue to track Hurricane Sandy working its way northwest now over toward the Jersey coastline. Forecast to make landfall roughly around midnight tonight on the eastern coast of New Jersey, but it's already causing major flooding up into the northeast. We're just dealing with some residual cloud cover wrapping around the system and even a few light sprinkles popping up right along the border belt. So, yeah, areas around there could be dealing with a slim chance of a shower out there this morning, but most locations will stay dry, but noticeably cooler because of those clouds. 57 right now in Florence, but 55 in Darlington, Conway, and Myrtle Beach. And because of those extra clouds around, the winds, yeah, they're gusting around 30 miles an hour already at times across the PD and even along the Grand Strand. Sustained winds are in the teens and even up around 20 miles an hour. So it's a northwesterly wind that's factoring into the chill, and that's what's pulling in the cool air for us today. We'll struggle to get to 60 degrees for most locations, upper 50s along the border belt where the clouds are going to stay a little bit thicker. Still windy out there as well. The winds will stay with us through the overnight, dying down just a touch, but the cold air is plentiful. Upper 30s for the inland areas, low 40s for the Grand Strand, and with that wind, it will feel even colder. That means wind chill temperatures, you heard me correctly, down in the 30s tomorrow morning. Plenty of low 40s out there for the rest of the week for the Grand Strand wake-up temps with afternoon highs for the first half of the week in the low 60s and even upper 50s tomorrow, but mid-60s as we head toward the upcoming weekend. That's for the Grand Strand and the inland areas, but inland wake-up temps in the upper 30s. Our coolest day of the next 7 will be Tuesday with a high of only 57, but we're up into the mid-60s for your Saturday and Sunday.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
I'm Tracy Vreeland, executive producer at News Channel 15. Here's what we're working on today. Hurricane Sandy is expected to make landfall tonight. Chief Meteorologist Ed Piotrowski is tracking the storm, and we'll show you what our community is doing to help those impacted. A man convicted of killing a Conway couple plans to ask for a new trial today. We'll tell you what the decision is for Richard Gagnon. And gas prices continue to fall. Find out by just how much. That and more tonight on your news at 6 and 7.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. So this morning, I was live from Planet of Terror. There I am right now with a bunch of terrifying people, let me tell you. And this is over at the Export Center. And here we are right here. Now, after we did this, they made me go through the whole thing. And my photographer who was with me did not protect me at all from people like this.
I could have been there. I should have been there. I'd have helped you.
Oh, it was great. It was scary. And I had a behind-the-scenes look and then went through, and I didn't wet my pants. But many people do, which was hilarious. That's how they measure how scary they are. They've had a lot of scary people. So, 13 and above, 13 and older. Did you?
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
It was a lot of fun. It's scary, though. So, check it out at the Export Center. Planet of Terror. Terrifying.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, we're going to do a little giveaway today. I forgot to bring it out. We're going to give away a T-shirt, a coffee mug, and a water bottle. We'll tell you more about that, how you can win later on. Speaking
of giveaways, WPDE is giving away money all day.
You got that right. 3 times a day, you've got a chance to win money right here on Cash Call at just a few minutes before 6 a.m., 7:30 on the CW21, and again, just before the 6 p.m. newscast. So you've got to get registered. Go to carolinalive.com, or you can go by our sponsor, Winners World, at 4 locations and sign up, and you get a $5 free play if you sign up there. Nice. And you can send us a postcard,
too. Spin the wheel. Did anybody win this morning?
I do not know. I don't remember. They had 15 minutes to call, though.
Need to get registered.
That's right.
I want to register. I wish I could register. Win. I know. Yeah. All right. Let's talk about today.
If you win, I get half of it. All right, today's Monday, October 29th, and this is Basketball Coaches Day.
Okay.
And it's also Make the Best of the Day. Always try to. Okay. Birthdays today, 1947. There he is, Richard Dreyfuss. You remember him. He's 65 years old in the movie Jaws. Won an Oscar also for Goodbye Girl. All right, let's go to 1946. Kate Jackson, she is 64. That is hard to believe. One of TV's original Charlie's Angels. 1972, Gabrielle Union. She's 40. She's been in movies and also was in the movie Bring It On. You remember that movie, and Bad Boys 2. That was an unbelievable, great movie. On this day in history was 1929, Black Tuesday. The stock market crashes, triggering, of course, the Great Depression. 1945, the first ball pen goes on sale.
Ball pen?
Yeah, 57 years after it was patented. They patented it, but it took 57 years to get it out. How about that? 1982, Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson releases The Girl Is Mine. Now, from the Know-It-All department. Ready?
Ready.
You'll learn a lot on this, I promise you. All right, what actor was the first to appear on the cover of Playboy? He wasn't nude either.
It was a man. It was a guy?
Yeah. It was not a woman.
I don't know.
It was Peter Sellers in 1964.
Interesting. Was he fully clothed, too, and
Yeah,
everything?
he really
Wow.
was. Wonder if he got to go to the Playboy mansion.
I don't know.
I was just wondering, you know. But that's who it was. And see, you learn something all the time, right here on the Know-It-All department.
All right, next, let's learn about our deal of the day and Bloomberg Report. Stick with us. Too many times, people go an entire weekend without a thing to do. Well, we promise to remedy that. We have a solution for you.
I think every household should have a bobblehead.
I believe everyone needs a day on the beach.
You can learn a lot on this show from the Know-It-All department.
You're not going to learn much from the Know-It-All department.
We give away something almost every day on this show, and I promise we'll continue to do that.
We'll see you weekdays at noon on WPDE News Channel 15.
Looking for a line of clothing that will make your man look his best? Butler's Fine Men Clothing in Florence is the store. Looking for a suit? No problem. How about a sports coat? You can find it all right here at Butler's Fine Men Clothing. Any kind of tie you're looking for or bow tie, you'll find it here. The hottest new craze is Southern tied shirts. They have all colors in casual and dress shirts, complete in-house alterations. Butler's Fine Men's Clothing, helping men look better for more than 2 decades.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. We're talking about the annual Christmas Bazaar, Barbecue, and Community Coat Drive at United Methodist Church right here in Myrtle Beach.
That's right. It's a really great thing, and we have Amy with us today. Thanks for being on our show.
Thank you for having me.
So talk about this big event that you have coming up.
We have over 50 vendors. We've got the Community Coat Drive that's coming up. We've got a UMW bake sale. We've got all kinds of different wonderful variety of arts and crafts and so on and so forth. It's just going to be a wonderful event. And this event has grown over the past 2 years. This is the 3rd annual that we're having.
That's great. Now, talk about what you do with this money. You take this money and you donate it to schools and to kids.
Right. The vendors, the registration fee for the vendors is going to the local schools. We have a lot of children that are in need of socks and shoes and underclothes, and it's not necessarily known and out there in the public. But last year we donated $600 to one of the area schools, and they used it to purchase just those items, the basic necessity. And
That's amazing. We're looking at some of the stuff now. These are just some of the items you'll be able to find, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly
they have
right.
all sorts of neat things and, you know, nice crafts. And like we talk about, always fun to go to these type of things because you can find good Christmas gifts. And what we're excited about, you can find barbecue.
Barbecue. She brought us barbecue sandwiches in here. Look here. Look at that.
It's going to be barbecue with a sandwich,
Barbecue, all
chips,
that.
pickles, a drink for $5, and that goes to missions as well. And we have the United Methodist Women Bake Sale. This is just a great opportunity to reach out to our community, and we're thrilled to be able to do this.
Good. Well, how did you get involved in this?
A friend of mine and I started. It was by accident. There were no accidents in God's kingdom, we just began thinking we're going to put this together, and it's just kind of grown from there. We had plenty of vendors the first year. We had 20 vendors the first year, and we've got over 50 this year. So
Wow,
we
that's
doubled
gonna be
last year,
big.
and we're on target for.
All right, now
having
tell
many
them
more.
everything that is coming up, when it starts and everything.
It's this Saturday. It's going to be November the 3rd. It's from 10 until 4 at First United Methodist Church, Myrtle Beach, downtown.
That's right.
All
Check
right,
out
thank you.
FUNCMB.org for some more information and head there for a $5 barbecue lunch and to buy some cool stuff. Stick with us. We'll be right back. Don't miss Dancing with the Horry County Stars, coming up Saturday, November 17th at the Marina Inn. Watch the show live starting at 8 p.m. on the CW21. And don't forget to vote for your favorite star. Proceeds go towards early college education. Vote now on OrryDancing.com.
And welcome back to CarolinaLive.com. What is this? Carolina Company Live. I'm sorry, it's a Monday. I forgot where I was. And we're going to talk about Dancing with the Stars now and designing the costumes.
That's right. The dancing obviously is very important, but so are the costumes.
That's right.
Charlotte Davis designs actually most of the costumes for the dancers this year. Talk about why the costumes are so important.
Well, I mean, the show has grown so much the last 5 years, and the costumes are a huge part of the dance. I mean, they've got to work for the dance that they're doing. You can't put them in one kind of a costume and then they get up there and split or bust it out. I mean, you know, and they've got to be very glitzy and very glamorous. They've got to pull off the whole look and feel of the show.
Yeah, people go all out, or should
Absolutely.
I say Charlotte goes all out for the people. Here are some examples right here of some of the costumes that you have designed for the show. Now,
there you are.
Yeah. Now, you've had many sleepless nights so far.
So far, already many sleepless nights and 2 more weeks of no sleep. So yes, at least.
So I like that costume.
So is that because there's some bridal costumes
some of my
too.
bridal
You also
stuff.
do build a bride, make a bride from the bottom up, or if you have a dress, you can do alterations. But I'm going to talk about the dancers. Are they all like me, procrastinated, waiting till the last minute to come in and get their costume made?
I have 2 costumes that are finished. However, out of the 12, that leaves 10 more, plus a couple of the guys that we still have to dress.
Right.
And you still have to have your gown as hostess.
Right.
And we also are doing Jackie Beaumont's as our MC this year as well.
Yeah.
So we still have a few things left to do.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I watched last year. I enjoyed watching it because I love the costumes. I love to see what and Dr.
Kimberly King.
Oh, gosh. Unbelievable outfit.
Thank
she did
you.
such a great job. But
Thank
I mean,
you.
you have some really neat stuff.
Yeah, we
there.
changed that one 3 times the last week. No drama here. No drama in my world at all. The last one was the day before the show.
Wow.
So I have to ask, with Halloween coming up, do you have a lot of people coming to you for that, too?
We still have some Halloween stuff going on. We've got some theater stuff happening. We have shows changing out for Christmas now as well, too.
Right.
So there's a lot of things on my plate this week.
Right, including all the dancing, which is coming up first,
Priority.
right? Do we get priority?
Of course. Of course.
All right. Thanks so much. You have
Thank
to
you.
check out Dancing with the Stars, if nothing else, to see Charlotte's costumes, because they're going to be amazing. It's going to be on the CW at 8 p.m., or you can come to the event. Go to OrryDancing.com for details. And I think it's giveaway time. Today we are giving away, what are we giving away?
We're giving away a T-shirt, a coffee mug, and a water bottle, and they're from Surf Water Promotions. And here's how you can win.
Yeah, go to our Facebook page, Amanda Cecil Carolina. Click on that message button and answer this question right here. What does Charlotte make for Dancing with the Horry County Stars? What does she make? Send us the answer, and we'll be right back. Don't miss Dancing with the Horry County Stars, coming up Saturday, November 17th at the Marina Inn. Watch the show live starting at 8 p.m. on the CW21. And don't forget to vote for your favorite star. Proceeds go towards early college education. Vote now on OrryDancing.com. Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Now we have Walter Hill with us from the L.W. Paul Living History Museum. One of the coolest places that I've been around here, and I didn't even know it existed until I went there, but it was really neat.
I did something a long time ago, but they got, what is it, Cane Sugar Day coming up, right?
Cane Syrup Day.
Cane Syrup Day. What am I getting? Sugar cane. I looked at the sugar cane you had over there.
Our Fall Harvest Day coming up. Of course, the L.W. Paul Living History Farm is a recreation of a 1900 to 1955 family farm. And one of the things that were taking place on the family farm during this time of year was making cane syrup for the farm. So on our event day, November the 10th, between 9 and 4, we'll be grinding the sugar cane that we grow out there on the farm with our mule Minnie, and then cooking that syrup down. But it's going to be one of our big event days, so there's going to be a lot more taking place than just making cane syrup. There'll also be blacksmithing and grinding grits and traditional music, cooking on the wood stove, making lye soap, you name it. All the activities on the farm will come alive on November 10th.
Well, a lot of people nowadays do not remember all of this stuff that took place in the 1900s and up, unless you're a little older. Young
Yeah,
kids
I
know
don't
anything
remember
about
back
this.
then.
You
No,
don't
I
remember
don't.
all that. Hanging tobacco in the barns and you know, cropping tobacco by hand, all that stuff. It's just amazing to let them see that.
Sure, and that's what our Living History Farm is all about, is recreating this so that we are preserving it and teaching it to the future generations and letting everyone enjoy it as well. Of course, it's free to the public,
That's
and
the best
9
part.
to 4.
Yeah, free, and it's a really neat educational experience because, you know, some of this stuff is hands-on.
That's right, and I always encourage people to come out on our event days. Try to get there before lunch so you really see all the activities, because as things sort of run their natural course and start getting over, even though we're open to the public until 4 o'clock, some of our demonstrations are finished by lunchtime. So try to make it out early and you'll get to see a little bit of everything.
All right, now where are you located? Tell the people that don't know.
We are at the corner of Harris Shortcut Road and Highway 701 North. So if you're heading towards Loris outside of Conway, you're going to see us on the left-hand side. Can't miss it. Big black sign with Minnie the Mule's picture on it.
That sounds like a lot of fun. You were out there. You did a show out there, not
Yeah, we did. We were talking about tobacco.
Milking the cow?
Milking the
That's right, you milked the cow.
Yes,
That's cool.
that was a lot of fun. Just some really neat stuff. It was fun to be out there on the farm, and you know, on a farm you get up early to do chores, so we were up bright and early, right?
Yeah, everybody had their place.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Hands-on, that's what it's all about. Learning about what we used to do in the 1900s up to 1955.
Yep.
I remember a lot of those things. Not from the 1900s, no, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. But I remember a lot of the
How
others.
old are you? What else do you guys have coming up, like throughout the winter season?
We will have a Christmas event day out there. It's not a real big event day like our Tobacco Heritage Day and our Fall Harvest Day there, but we'll be out there sort of celebrating the Christmas holidays as they would have been on the farm by making candy, pulled taffy, having sort of a small taffy pulling out there. And then, of course, coming up in January will be about Old Smokehouse Day, and that'll be all about preserving meat, making sausage, and running the smokehouse out there. You can check our website, OrieCountyMuseum.org, to schedule those events on your personal calendar.
All right. The next
Well,
one
thanks a
coming
lot.
up, November 10th, cane syrup day. It's going to be great, so check it out. Stick with us. We'll be right back. But first, let's talk about what's coming up next on WPDE at 1 p.m. to 2, and at 5 p.m., Dr. Oz shrinking fat for good.
A painless procedure melts fat in less than an hour?
Oh, wow. And 7:30, entertainment tonight, and 8 p.m., I'll be watching Dancing with the Stars.
Now, in the morning at 9 a.m., the Rachel Ray Show, breakfast takes a dangerous turn when Regis Philbin takes cooking lessons from Rachel.
Uh-oh. 11 a.m., The View actor J.R. Martinez, and at 12 o'clock noon,
You got Carolina and Company live, and you better be here. And welcome back.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live Barbecue. Don't forget about the 3rd annual Christmas Bazaar Community Coat Drive and Barbecue that's coming up at Myrtle Beach First United Methodist Church on
That's
the 3rd.
great barbecue.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, you got everything in the world
$5
going
lunch,
on.
You can't beat that.
And let's find out who won. We got a T-shirt to give away, a coffee mug, and a water bottle.
Yeah, and the answer is costumes. Charlotte Davis makes the costumes for Dancing with the Horry County Stars. Congratulations to Kim Raybun.
All
You
right.
are today's winner. We'll let you know how you can pick up your items. I want to mention something coming on, live music at the Clarion Hotel featuring Jackie Beaumont. Now, she's also the MC for Dancing with the Horry County Stars, but she's a great performer. You know Jackie.
very good,
Friday,
yep.
November 2nd, 8 p.m. And Shaggin' on the Waterway is going to be great. You'll have to check that out.
And I've got something coming. The Seafood Festival down at the Hanser House, the Tidelands Community Hospice. The money goes to that. This is on Highway 17 in Litchfield in Pawleys Island. 11 a.m. on November 3rd. That's Saturday, 11 a.m. to 4. Tickets are $15, and kids under 12 are free. And it's going to be a great time. You get all the oysters you can eat.
All the
How about
oysters.
that? Activities for kids, a seafood festival down at Hanser House in Litchfield. So that's going to be a big deal there.
And don't forget about Dancing with the Horry County Stars coming up Saturday, November 17th. Vote now, HorryDancing.com.
And we're going to have some sugar cane.
All right.
I'm going to show you how to eat sugar cane. All that's coming up when we finish. Thanks a lot, everybody.
See you tomorrow.
In Myrtle Beach, you're watching News Channel 15.